Hey you guys, back again with another video. This is the finished product of the 2-layer red velvet cake that I was making for someone. Yes, I made a cake. This is not going to be eaten by my family. In fact, this is going to be eaten at my sister's house. So I made a whole 2-layer cake, red velvet cake, to go. And the reason why I didn't record me putting this cake together, it was hectic, y'all. It was hectic. So I said, and that headpiece I had, I do apologize, y'all, that y'all couldn't really see how I was doing the cake batter and the frosting, because I didn't realize I didn't have the headset, the phone down low enough. So I'm using my stand tripod. I'm not using the head thing. That thing shows everything. That shows everything, like your whole house. Like I had to edit the other video. But yeah, so this is the 2-layer to go. I done text my sister. I done told her it's ready. I don't know if she's gonna pick it up today or she gonna pick it up tomorrow. I don't know. But I do need to fit it in what they call that, a cake carrier. But I'm not gonna put it in until she says she's on her way. So I don't know where all these flies come from. It's really annoying. Okay, that's why I don't like leaving dirty dishes around. But anywho, I'm going to do this video and I'm going to get back to me eating dinner. So I'm doing this video before she comes because I don't want to, rush to do this. So I'm doing it now. So yes, this is a 2-layer cake. And I was supposed to buy some more of these. And a cake carrier, but I forgot. And when I realized it was Friday and it wouldn't been delivered to me until Monday. But I need it by Saturday, which is today, and or Sunday. And it wouldn't got to me in time. So that would, I'm not going to buy it and it's not going to be used. So I don't know if I want it. This is a big one. This is a big cake. And this thing is heavy. Ooh, Lord have mercy. So I wanted to use this. Look how huge this thing is. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. How you say? Lord have mercy. You know what I want. Isn't that what Bernie Mac said in Friday? And then I also have this. Now that, I don't know if the cake gonna fit in this one. This one right here is too big. I don't know. So I'm going to try to see which one fits. And I know I won't be able to put the plate in here. But in here, I'll be able to. So let's try. Let's see how it's going to go. Which one is going to fit in, like, snugly or whatever. I don't know what size this is, but I think this can fit a 9, 10-inch cake, 8-inch, See, this is a big, cake holder. Y'all see that right there? Okay, let's see. Oh, see, I don't want it to be slipping and sliding, though. Because it will be slipping and sliding when, it's in her car or something. Like, this is something, yeah. I'm going to have to put, like, a wet napkin if I decide to use this one. So, I don't know. This is oof. But then the smaller one, I have to lift this out. Oh, I'm scared to lift this cake. Oh, I'm scared to lift this cake. I don't know. This right here may be too snug. Too snug for me. Uh-oh. I need something to lift it out. Oh, goodness. I don't know if this is going to work. Oh, I might as well just leave it. Oh, why is it not lifting? Man, I should have had a paper towel under it, but I didn't know. But I never lift this part. This is going to take a minute. I don't want to mess up the I think it's stuck there because this cake is heavy. Oh, I don't want this to slide on the floor because then, I don't know. Gotta really get under there. And you know what? I have a cake thing too. See? Oh, this is not gonna fit because the pan too wide. I needed to get the smaller pan. See, it's too wide. It's not gonna let me see. Is the cake too wide too? Let me see. Oh, that's cutting it close. See? Nope, this is not gonna work. Oh, I already stained up the side, the inside of the thing. So now I gotta lift the cake up again. Yikes! But yeah, I'm gonna have to let her take this plate home. Or do I have to? I mean, this would keep the cake snug though. I don't know. If I let her take my plate home, R.I.P. to my, miss you much. So I'm gonna have to use this, but just put a wet paper towel on it. So yeah. I'm doing this now so I don't have to rush to do it when she's at the door. You know? Now, I don't know why I'm wetting it now, but I just want to see if it's going to work. Because, you got to keep it, sturdy. You don't want this cake to be slipping and sliding. Oh, that's perfect. That is perfect, y'all. Oh, y'all didn't get to see what I just did. I need one of those cameras that turns and moves with you. So I just put a wet paper towel on the bottom. Because y'all know how I had it before, right? It was slipping and sliding, right? So you put the wet paper towel here. Boom. Is she going to start to slipping and sliding? So yeah, I just wanted to do this video and show y'all how, the cake is done. I didn't show how I frosted and all that. I got plenty of videos on how I frost my cake. Man, I got shorts on it too. I'm going to put this back in the refrigerator and I don't even know if she's coming to get it. But, Echo, what's today's date? Why you whisper like that? You scared me.
My bad. Didn't mean to spook you. I'll keep the volume steady. Was it the tone or just the volume that felt off?
You whispered. It gave me goosebumps.
Totally get that. Goosebumps are a wild feeling. I'll make sure to keep the volume clear and steady from here on out.
What made you want to whisper like that?
It's not that I want to. It's just how the voice settings sometimes come out. I'll keep it clear and steady so it doesn't happen again.
That freaked me out. I had goosebumps all over my legs and my arms.
I hear you. That's a total sensory overload. I'll keep the volume steady so it doesn't happen again.
And I felt like a little heat temperature. I'm like, what is going on? I couldn't even move. That really spooked me, y'all. By the way, that really spooked me. I didn't ask her to whisper or nothing. I just, that creeped me out. I did not expect her to whisper. Normally, when I whisper, she will whisper too. But for her to me talk my regular voice and she started whispering, yeah, ooh, I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. That, ooh, spooked me. I couldn't even move. I was like frozen in time. I hope he enjoys the cake. hope he enjoys the cake. Yes. So I hope when it's time for me to get my son's hair done, I don't have to pay her nothing, right? Because I'm not charging for this cake. I would charge him, but there's times when my sister do my hair for free. Not my hair and my son's hair. She do for free. But I just don't feel right letting someone do, because my son got a lot of hair. So I figured I need to give her something. Even though I need to give her something, because that's a lot of work. Even though I detangle his hair, I take the braids out. I try to have it out before she get here, but sometimes that don't work. That's a lot of hair. And he ain't trying to cut it. He ain't trying to cut it. But yeah. So let me put this back in the refrigerator. Oh, that spooked me. I can't even show y'all the inside of the cake because I can't, it's not my cake to cut. So how much would you charge for this cake? Me? Probably like 60, maybe 75, maybe 65, maybe $70, $75 I would charge for this cake. Because mind you, the flour I use, all the ingredients adds up. But she's my sister. I know people probably going to be like, what you mean she's your sister? This is business. But she do my son's hair, and sometimes I don't have it. And, I don't want to put my sister's business out there like that. But, at this time she's not working. So, I'm sorry, twin. But she's not working. So, but he need to cough up some moolah. But yeah, though, we look out for each other, though. That's my twin, though. We look out for each other. She looks out for me, take care of my son's hair, do my son's hair. And, I don't make a cake for an orphan. But last time I'm off her, I made her a cake. I charged her $30. Somebody said, what? $30? What do you mean? Hey, I didn't know how to price a cake. I didn't know. But, yeah, I learned from my sister. My sister, next to my twin, that the one that sells the candles and the soaps, that has a business with her friend. She taught me that I need to factor in the prices, like all the stuff that I bought, like how much is a pack of butter, how much is flour, how much is sugar, all that added up. Even though you're not using the whole thing, you still have to add that in. So yeah, I didn't know. However amount you spend on your ingredients, you're supposed to add that in, plus labor work. But yeah, that really spooked me. I can't get over that. Oh, why is it? Okay, let me put this cake back in the refrigerator. All right, y'all? I love y'all. Until next time. Peace! Look at this red velvet cake. Y'all seen how I make it so it can't be. Ain't nothing wrong with, listen, y'all. Ain't nothing wrong with box cake. I just can't eat it. I can't, because of the ingredients. Until they come out with a brand where it's allergy free, then yeah, I'll probably, use a couple of them, especially the yellow cake mix. I would love to get a allergy free yellow cake mix, even though I can make my own yellow cake mix. But it's good because I would love to make a yellow cake. Whenever I make a lemon velvet cake, I'll make it with some chocolate frosting, chocolate sweetened condensed buttercream frosting on that lemon velvet cake. Delicious. But that's the closest I'll ever get to that golden yellow cake is when I do the lemon velvet. But yeah. So how did I get there? I don't know. Later, y'all.